Gyro-Trac's planer tooth cutting technology is dramatically different compared to competitors' carbide-tipped hammers. Gyro-Trac uses a knife or blade much like a wood plane. The difference between Gyro-Trac planer teeth and competitors' hammers is obvious. Which would you rather cut down a tree with? A sharp axe or a blunt hammer? This patented planer technology is enhanced with a control rib or fin. The rib acts like a ramp controlling the depth of the blade's cut in front of each tooth. This controlled bite limits the amount of wood any one tooth can chip using far less energy than a cantilevered hammer that takes a large bite and requires tremendous energy to literally beat the wood into large shreds. Behind the planer blade, the rib has an open relief that allows the chip to effortlessly curl in and out through the sides, again utilizing the least amount of energy possible. Another unique feature is Gyro-Trac's patented spiral pattern. This allows only one tooth to make direct impact with the wood at any given time. Combined with a controlled bite, this further reduces the need for horsepower to get the job done. The spiral pattern also creates a vacuum effect, literally drawing material to the drum, offering the opportunity to reduce the amount of time the cutter head is in the dirt, reducing wear. The most important benefit, of course, is that you will get more work done with less energy. That means less horsepower, less fuel consumption, lighter carriers, and far less greenhouse gas emissions, and the list goes on. Gyro-Trac produces mulch that is smaller, more aesthetically pleasing, and more rapidly biodegradable, getting nutrients back into the soil faster. This smaller mulch makes excellent fire breaks, compared to longer, larger shreds of mulch made by hammer teeth that can wick fire. Gyro-Trac mulch has been proven not to wick fire. Our better mulch is also great for landscape or agricultural applications. The controlled bite and spiral pattern combine to allow for a lighter drum, designed to take less energy to keep the RPMs high, putting more horsepower at the head with far less vibration, far greater operator comfort, and far less wear and tear on the machine. And one of the most undervalued benefits is, and we've learned this over the years from feedback from Gyro-Trac contractors, is the quality of the mulch generates brand requests and repeat business like no other brand in the business. And if you're an operator, just ask anyone that's been behind a competitor's carbide-tipped hammer tooth machine and a Gyro-Trac just how important far less vibration is after 8 hours in the seat. Now that's something. The most common questions we get about the cutting technology is about the teeth. How many teeth are there? How much do they cost? Do I have to sharpen them? What are they made of? How long do they last? And of course, what happens when you hit rocks? We will answer these questions in just a few moments, but we strongly encourage you to learn even more by watching the operators and maintenance videos and the competitive analysis video of the 260 horsepower GT25 XP versus a 450 horsepower competitor. After that, I believe you'll agree that Gyro-Trac's lean green mulching machines are truly the faster, better way to clear land. For applications that cannot avoid hard rocks, or for situations where the quality of the mulch and productivity are not factors, Gyro-Trac has developed its own carbide-tipped hammer tooth that will mount on existing Gyro-Trac drums. The difference though, when combined with our controlled bite, spiral pattern, and optimized hydraulics, we yield the most productive hammer tooth on the market, with less vibration and less energy needed to get the same amount of work done. There are many applications that have rocks everywhere, yet the material needed to be cut is moderate in size. This is very common on power lines, pipelines, railroads, and other rights-of-way. In most of these cases, productivity and quality of the mulch are important. That's why Gyro-Trac has developed another advanced technology that protects the planer teeth against rocks and does so while keeping productivity high and mulch size very small. These precision-engineered bolt-on rib extensions mount to each rib of the cutter head to protect the teeth with little or no negative impact on productivity as long as the material is moderate in size. The cutting technology on our low-flow cutter head is a new high-tech development. It uses the same principles of a controlled bite and spiral pattern, but the new tooth design includes a unique angle and a patented groove system that allows the tooth to pass through the wood material more easily. As the tooth wears, it produces a serrated edge and in a way self-sharpens, further enhancing productivity. We recommend sharpening just like the planer tooth, but the grooves make sharpening faster because there's less material, and depending on your application and use, they can exhibit self-sharpening properties. The 500 HF cutter head has 23 teeth. The GT25 XP, GT40, and GT60 all have 33 teeth. A planer tooth will cost under $40. This may vary or change as the price of steel and transport varies, so check with your local dealer. In general, properly sharpening the teeth will increase productivity, so we recommend sharpening the teeth as needed. Now, some contractors do and some don't. Some sharpen every day, others a few times a week. Sharpening takes less than 45 minutes on the larger head with the proper tools. You can also change a set of teeth on the large drum in about 45 minutes with the proper air tools. Please click on the Teeth Sharpen and Replace menu item to the left to learn more. The teeth are made with heat-treated hardened steel, optimized using a precise process so it's not too soft and not too hard that they become brittle and break. Contractors tell us the planer teeth last an average of 70 to 80 hours on the GT25 XP. We've heard reports of above 150 hours, and in fine, highly abrasive, sandy soils, 35-hour reports are not uncommon. Now, competitors claim 300 to 500 hours for their carbide-tipped hammer teeth on comparable cutter heads. Here are the facts. First, after about 100 to 150 hours, the productivity of carbide-tipped hammers are significantly diminished. Second, the number of teeth on their cutter head is generally double that of our planer head, adding weight and the need for more horsepower. Third, when you analyze the cost per hour of our planer teeth against their carbide-tipped hammer teeth, well, just do the math. You'll find little difference, if any. Here's the bottom line. If the hourly cost of teeth is about the same, and you get 2 times the production with less horsepower, less weight, and less fuel with Gyro-Trac's planer teeth, which one would you choose? Not to mention the better quality mulch, which is a big deal for many applications. When it comes to rocks, depending on the type of rocks that you encounter, all teeth can break. Carbide-tipped hammer teeth are certainly more resistant than planer teeth in hard rocks, and that's why Gyro-Trac offers carbide-tipped hammers that mount to the same drum. Keep in mind that when soft rocks are encountered like sandstone, the planer teeth can just blow right through. We have customers put carbide-tipped hammer teeth on the Gyro-Tracs to work in the rocks. What's really interesting is that many of them go back to the planer teeth and just factor in the breakage. The productivity and the quality of the planer produced mulch in many cases overrides the added cost of tooth breakage. Click on the customer testimonial link below this screen to hear what Mike DeLuca of East Coast Right-Away has to say about his GT25s working on railroads. They're using planer teeth among scrap steel spikes, tie plates, ballast rocks, and all kinds of other debris. His customers love the finished product and the productivity, so they insist on Gyro-Trac planer teeth. And just a reminder, Gyro-Trac offers carbide-tipped hammer teeth for our planer drums. We believe they are better than our competitors because of our controlled bite, spiral pattern, and optimized hydraulics.